5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25, and that's Misty Moonlight. And then I also have, let's see, I have a piece of basic white that's 4 by 5.25, and I got 2 of those. Put that over there. And then we have a piece that is DSP that is in portrait, and it's 3 by 4.25. And in landscape, we have one that's 2 by 4, and then a shape. So I've got this one. I also have this one. So we can see here. I have to do a different sentiment than what I had thought about doing. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I might go ahead and use one of these others too. I don't know. I've got this one. We'll see. So we're going to go ahead and grab a piece of, I think this one's bigger than I thought it was. Let me look. I think because I have internet, but it's a different internet that I have purchased to have as a backup, and I've been using it an awful lot here lately. All right, so we're going to do a bit of stamping first. This is a fairly quick card. So I've got Old Olive here, because I have that in the DSP. And I'll pop that in right there. Looks pretty good. I think I'll go ahead and stamp another one just in case. All right. So if anybody is popping on, I'll have to see comments or anything later, but just let me know where you're viewing from. But this one, it goes together really quickly. Let's slide this in here. I'm going to see if I can make it just a little bit smaller once I have it in there. Whoops. It's been a rough morning. All right. I'm going to take a Post-it note. And this is one that I was using for some measurements the other day. I'm just going to add that to this. I'm going to try to put this through in the die cut, or this punch. And see if I can't make it a little bit smaller than what it is. If not, I'll just wing it with what I got. Maybe I'll do it this way. I usually like to come in from the top so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So I've got that in there. I'll just try to line it up, make it just a little bit smaller. So I just cut off maybe 1/4 inch. There we go. So it's a happy birthday card, and with the type of paper that I have, it will be of a masculine nature, but anybody would like this card, I believe. So I'm going to take this, add our white piece to the inside, grab my glue. Oh, here I'll use tape runner, it's quicker. Really sticky, but I have a love-hate relationship with it, so we'll use it today. All right, so now then, this piece here, the piece that's 2 inches by 4 inch, I'm going to add my adhesive to the back of it as well. Add it right there. Now, I'm going to do it the way that the clues are, but You could also pop it up or make it stepped up by putting cardstock behind it, but I'm going to do it the way that I have it originally, and then I'll show you a stepped up version. And you're going to just add this, come down just a little bit. You kind of want to have a little bit of equal borders all around. Super easy. That looks good. And then I want to grab some ribbon. I'll grab my ribbon scissors. I have Scotch tape on my desk at all times. I'm going to fold this over. But this one's pretty quick and easy, so I'll come back here. I'm going to add the back of my happy birthday. I have a little bit of tape hanging over, so we'll just trim that away. Come around here. Trim that away. We'll use dimensionals and pop that up. I like to give things just a little more interest. Press that down. And there. Take the backings off those dimensionals. If you don't know what dimensionals are, it just is something you put behind elements that pops up and makes it a little bit more depth to the card. But I also have these, they are called Sparkle Dot Essentials. Get this off. And take your pick tool. We'll slip this off there. I'm just adding a little extra bit there. And that's it. That's the card. Very quick. Let's see. I am roughly 31 minutes in with some talking, so, and some internet things. So in the description, there will be a link to the clues, so if you wanted to know what the pieces measurements were. But this is the card that we just made. And then I think I'm going to add something to the inside, because I think I did that with the other card. I will look whenever I show that. But I think I'm going to add it to the inside, because it's kind of a nautical theme, and this has to do with the lake. I think this maybe came from either my paper pumpkin or the stamp set that goes with this paper. So like I said, if you want to step things up, so this is really cute, just simple like this. I think there's I'm going to get a little bit more light. There, maybe there. There was a glare, so you couldn't even see what it looked like. So this is that one. And then this one's just made with the different papers from that same pack. But then here it is with that little extra behind it. So quick, a little bit more stepped up. And then you can step it up again by putting a layer behind this bottom piece here. So there we go. That's our card for our mystery stamping. So I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And if you like this card, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will talk to you later. Happy stamping.